In today's video, we're going to do a comparison between 5 fuel credit cards. These are all credit cards where the banks have tied up with Indian Oil as their co-branded partners. We're going to take 2 credit cards from Axis Bank, 2 credit cards from RBL Bank, and 1 credit card from Kotak Bank. Of these credit cards, 2 are premium category cards and 3 others are the normal category cards. Let's look at what is the benefit that you're going to get if you use these credit cards for your fuel spends. Let's start by looking at the joining fees for these credit cards. If we talk about Indian Oil Kotak credit card, it comes at the joining fees of 449 rupees plus GST, which is also the cheapest credit card of the lot. Talking about the Indian Oil Axis Bank credit card, it comes at 500 rupees plus GST as joining fees. The premium version of this credit card comes twice at the cost, which is of 1000 rupees plus GST. The Indian Oil RBL credit card comes at the cost of 500, whereas the most premium credit card, which is the Indian Oil RBL XTRA credit card, comes at the cost of 1500 rupees plus GST. The joining fees for these cards also happen to be the annual fees of these cards unless you meet their fee waiver condition. For Kotak Bank credit card, the fee waiver condition is spending of 50,000 rupees in a year. Indian Oil Axis Bank normal credit card comes at an absurd fee waiver condition of 3,50,000 rupees worth of spend. The premium credit card has a fee waiver condition of 1 lakh rupees, which is very lucrative. Indian Oil RBL Bank has a fee waiver condition of 1,75,000, whereas the RBL XTRA comes at exorbitant fee waiver condition of 2,75,000 rupees. Now again, since you are paying some fees for these credit cards, you are also getting a welcome benefit. Let's look at that. If we talk about the Kotak Bank credit card, you get 1000 reward points with a value of 250 rupees. In case of Axis Bank, you get 500 edge rewards worth 250 rupees on paying off your joining fees. Indian Oil Axis Bank Premium Credit Card brings along 500 edge miles, which is worth 500 rupees. Indian Oil RBL Credit Card gives you 1000 fuel points worth 500 rupees, whereas Indian Oil RBL Extra Credit Card gives you 3000 fuel points worth 1500 rupees. If we have a look over here, only the Indian Oil RBL Extra Credit Card is the one which is giving you almost the equal amount of benefit as you are paying the joining fees, which means it comes as the first year free credit card. Whereas for all other credit cards, you're not getting the value that you are paying at the time of the joining fees. However, there is also a condition that you have to spend a particular amount within first 30 days of taking this credit card to be able to get this welcome benefit. Now let's talk about the reward points and the reward value that these credit cards give. On Indian Oil Extra Credit Card, for every 150 rupees worth of spend, you get 3 reward points, and every reward point value is 0.25 rupees. On Indian Oil Axis Bank Credit Card, you get on the spend of 100 rupees, you get 5 edge rewards, and every edge reward is worth 0.20 rupees. The Axis Bank Premium Credit Card give you 1 edge mile, and every mile is worth 1 rupee. The Indian Oil RBL credit card gives you 1 fuel point on spend of 100 rupees, whereas 1 fuel point is worth 0.50, and Indian Oil RBL Extra credit card also gives you 1 fuel point on every 100 rupees worth of spend, with 1 fuel point being equal to 0.50 rupees. But let's talk about what is the reward that you get if you use this credit card on fuel spends. In case of Kotak, you get 24 reward points, which is worth 4%. On Indian Oil Axis Bank, you get 20 edge rewards worth 4%. The Axis Bank Premium also gives you 6 edge miles worth 4%. RBL credit card gives you 10 fuel points worth 5%, and the most premium credit card gives you 15 fuel points worth 7.5%. Of course, the Indian Oil RBL Extra is the champ over here, but there is a catch and we'll cover it very soon. Talking about the surcharge waiver, each of this card gives you 1% of surcharge waiver, but there is an upper limit for most of the credit cards except for Axis Bank Premium Credit Card. The least limit also comes in the Axis Bank Indian Oil card, and I don't know why this credit card is actually being issued, because it is giving a very high fee waiver condition, as well as the reward points are also not very lucrative. Now let's have a look at what is the maximum monthly benefit that you can avail by using these credit cards. From all the credit cards that we have in the lot, the maximum value is given by the Indian Oil RBL Extra Credit Card, which gives you 1000 rupees worth of maximum benefit in a month, and that happens if you spend 13,330 rupees in a month on your fuel spends on Indian Oil fuel pump. The second best benefit is given by the other premium credit card of Indian Oil, Axis Bank Premium Credit Card, which gives you maximum benefit of 600 rupees on a monthly spend of 15,000 rupees. The third benefit is given by the Indian Oil RBL Credit Card, which gives you 500 worth of benefit on a spend of 10,000 rupees. Then comes your Indian Oil Kotak Credit Card, giving you a maximum benefit of 300 rupees on spend of 7,500 rupees. And last comes the Indian Oil Axis Bank Credit Card, which gives you 200 rupees worth of benefit on spend of 5,000 rupees. But if we look over here, who is giving you the maximum benefit? The Indian Oil RBL Extra Credit Card is actually giving you 8.5% worth of benefit. The Indian Oil Axis Bank Premium is actually giving you 5% worth of benefit. The Indian Oil RBL Credit Card is giving you 6% worth of benefit, but it is not going to be worth it. I'm going to cover it very shortly. And the other credit cards are just about okay. If we talk about other benefit, you get a benefit of 2% on grocery spend on your Indian Oil Kotak credit card. You get a benefit of 1% on online spend if you use the Indian Oil Axis Bank credit card. The Indian Oil Axis Bank Premium credit card gives you a benefit of 1.33% on your grocery spends. The RBL credit card gives you 0.5%, which is really worst on all other spends except for fuel. And the extra credit card also gives you a meager 1% return on your spends besides the fuel. So which is the credit card that you should be opting for? If we look at these credit cards purely from a return perspective, the Indian Oil RBL Bank Extra Premium credit card comes as the unanimous winner. However, there is a problem that I have been facing with the RBL Bank credit card, and I have been using this credit card for around 3 months. The number one thing is you're not getting your reward points on time. The second issue is you have to chase them n number of times to get the surcharge waiver. The third thing is the joining bonus is also not credited on time. The fourth point is you're not able to redeem the points easily over Indian Oil petrol pumps. And that is why I would recommend you to avoid RBL Bank credit card for now. My choice among these credit cards is the Indian Oil Axis Bank Premium credit card, which comes at the joining fees of 1000 rupees. The reason why I'm choosing this credit card is because I've been using the Citibank version of this credit card for last 3 years, and the reward point credit is very seamless. It is very easy to redeem these reward points at Indian Oil fuel bunks, and I have never ever faced issue with their application. Hence, I would recommend that you go and take this credit card. You can get the link to apply for this credit card in the description below. The second credit card what I would recommend is the Kotak Bank Indian Oil credit card. This is for the people who are just starting their journey with fuel credit cards, and as slowly and steadily you become comfortable using these credit cards, I would recommend you to go to other premium version of credit card, which I'll cover in the future videos. If this is the first time you have come on my channel, do not forget to subscribe it, and if you like this video and my comparison, do leave a note behind in the comments as well as like this video on the channel. I'll be back with another video soon. Till then, have a great day.